I believe JD did. I liked it. By the way, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Amish, junkyard. Um, I liked the debate where JD Vance told them they tried to change the subject, and he said, "No, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Since you're fact checking me, because they weren't supposed to fact check. It was each party was supposed to fact check each other, but the announcers were fact checking him. He caught them in their own damn game. I thought that was pretty good. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I definitely got to get a haircut. This I cannot do nothing with this anymore for some reason. It just not does not want to work. Uh, I got out of here early Monday. Um, wasn't too many people talking, and it was quarter after 8 or something like that. So I just got out of here early, and I'm probably glad I did because I started getting sick, and I spent the rest of the day and most of yesterday in bed. I know, get that Chinese haircut, chop chop. I made a pork loin for dinner for Monday. I put it in the oven, and I didn't even eat dinner Monday. I felt like my stomach was had a balloon inside it, and it just I hurt so bad I could hardly move. And then I went to releasing red fluid again, if you know what I mean. I want a 77% raise, right? I was watching the news yesterday, and I don't know if they deserve a 77% raise, but they are right. Um, they didn't get an adjustment for the inflation or anything else because they were in a contract. So they were making less money because everything else was going up when other people were getting, price adjustments for the interest, you know, or for, excuse me, for inflation. I don't know. They want roughly 13% a year for the next 5 years. Yeah, I would too. We all need a raise. We don't really need a raise. They just need to lower the cost of living. When big companies, when the CEOs are making, 50, $60 million a year, and they're making, $150 billion a year in profits. That's after they paid all the bills. You can't tell me there's no reason they can't lower the price. Sure, getting rich is nice. But do you have to make everybody suffer while you're doing it? Morning, Steve. I feel better this morning than I did in the last 2 days. That's right. Make groceries affordable again. Make food real again. I bet it would be. Well, Kamala Harris was there for a few days, so it's going to take a while to rinse all that filth out of there. Now, I was just thinking, I ain't for sure, but hypothetically, if Nasty Pelosi died, should somebody put a wooden stake through her heart to make sure she's going to stay dead? I'm asking for a friend. I've been thinking about that for the longest time after Maxine Waters died. Did somebody do that to make sure? I see Jimmy turned 100 yesterday. We lost another one. Pete Rose died. Frank Fritz died. You got a girl looking on you? Yeah, there you go. Some basketball player died. Well, I see no reason why Jimmy should die. He's got the best health care in the world. He's on that federal government health care plan. You didn't see none of them opt out of that to go on the Affordable Care Act, did you? No. Yeah, I just forgot to lay down. Yeah, the Unaffordable Care Act. Well, the insurance company said they were losing money by doing the Affordable Care Act. Bullshit. They were getting paid premiums from the government, and they were getting paid premiums from each person, and then they didn't pay nothing. It was insurance only in the word, the name only, because they didn't hardly cover anything. I have an insurance nurse come in on the 8th or the 11th of October. Yeah, you're right. I have to pay for everyone else. You're right. Anyways, the nurse is supposed to be here on the 11th. And why are they coming? Well, it's part of your priority health. They want to check you, make sure you're healthy. I said, ma'am, I'm disabled. I'm on 15 different medications. How healthy do you think I am? It's 45 degrees in the big city. That's right. Well, they get everything. Today is Kathy's sister's birthday, Connie. So if you're watching, Connie, happy birthday. Morning, Big Fish. February 30th. There you go. Probably egg and sausage with cheese on a baguette today. The 19th, and you're going to be 40. Well, I tell you what, are you still in the hospital? Huh. Anyways, actually, the hospital food here is really good. You get on the phone and you call and you place your order. 7 o'clock in the morning, you can place your order for breakfast. And when I was in the hospital, I'd either have scrambled eggs and bacon, and you could have double bacon and double eggs or whatever. I'd have orange juice and coffee. Yeah, get a business signal. Yeah. Or you could get, an omelet or oatmeal or whatever you wanted. But I had omelets and I've had scrambled eggs. Um, Thought that was all terrific. Then I'd have um, a wrap for lunch most of the times with a couple of a soup. I either have two bowls of chicken noodle soup because they're only little cups, but or tomato or vegetable, and all their soups were great. And at night, I would have most generally I'd have their pot roast or their fish. Jello, yeah, yeah. You take one medium-sized cat, skinned and prepared. Stick a skewer through the openings at the front and the back. Generously massage salt, pepper, and garlic powder on them. And then egg wash, coat with panko, and then liberally brush on some barbecue sauce and rotisserie over a mild heat. Well, you should be able to get eggs and bacon. You got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. You starving now? you know? And the key is to getting a young cat. Don't get one of them old tomcats because they're tougher than hell. You can tell by all the battle scars on them. They put up a fight all their life. Well, I've had their turkey sausage at the hospital. It's good. Ugh. Yeah, potatoes are no because of the starch in them, sugars. Yeah, I like the Yukon Golds myself. They're probably a creamier potato when you cook them. Earwig soup. Hey, that's pretty good when it comes in a can of cream of celery. I like the red Pontiacs too, but my favorite is the Yukon Golds. Um, they're just, I think they got a better texture. that was all up front. He would get donuts every day. Well, hopefully everything works out for you. I've never canned any taters. I want to. I haven't canned anything this year. In fact, I was going to give my daughter all my jars. So, because she's canning now. So, I got hundreds of jars. So, ain't nobody in there. You wish you had a few jars? Yeah, I bet you do. My grandma, she was a diabetic real bad, and they had to amputate her bottom part of her leg down just below the kneecap. So I understand what you're going through. How old are you, Big Fish? $48. You're just youngin'. That's right, no taxes on tips. I wonder if Kamala Harris is thinking about that too. And you see where Tim couldn't even talk when she asked him about why he said he was in China during the conflict, in 1989, when he didn't show up there until August. It took about a minute and 50 seconds, actually 2 minutes, and he still didn't answer the question. Then she asked him again, and he said, "I just misspoke. I'm kind of a knucklehead." Yeah. Okay. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. It's 4-Shot Wednesday, water glass. I would not doubt it, Amish. I know we get screwed every day. We sure enough do. I got something to show you there, Amish. Morning, Skeeta. That is cool. I'll get a different picture of it. I think that is cool. It is. I'll check his details, see how many other ones he's got for sale. Various mini bikes. Got a bicycle built for two. I like this one. I definitely like that one. Oh, here's a nice one. That's a Cushman, I believe. I think this guy's a mini bike hoarder. Yeah, I think that one was a Cushman. It looked like a Cushman. Wants $2,200 for that Cushman. $450 for the green one. Now the green three-wheeler is $900 with a Kohler electric start engine on it. Pretty neat. I tell you what, some of these people are just absolutely insane on what they want for stuff. Got an ad coming up in 29 seconds. There's a bike for you. Make yourself a chopper mini bike there, Amish. You'll be 10-10 for scrambled real hash browns. All right. It is cool, isn't it? Uh, well, it's $200 for it.
I was gonna say, no, you can eat at school. No, I wasn't. I was just gonna eat it. No.
Oh, yeah. That's what I want right there. This is what I want. Get the garage cleaned out and put that in the garage. That way we can cook on a wood stove out there. Price isn't too bad either, $175. Only got one picture. No. You don't peel the potatoes to make hash browns. The potato peels is the best part. They get crispy. That's the best part of them. The skins. There's more nutrition in the skins on a lot of things than there is in the food that you're eating. Nah, cook them with the skins on. Just scrub that tater nice and good. Cut out the bad spots that are in it, if there is any. Cut her open. Make sure she's not rotten on the inside, because a lot of times the bigger ones you get will have a big rotten spot inside them. So Now I'll put mine, if I'm going to shred them to make hash browns, I'll put them in my food processor. If I'm gonna dice them, I put them in my food chopper and do it that way. You don't peel your potatoes to boil or to can them, do you? They're Amish. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched your video. I know. Somebody had 3 gallons of snow cone syrup, grape, cherry, and let's see, what was it? And blue raspberry, I think. Grape, cherry, and blue raspberry. Wants $50 for all 3 bottles. That's $12 or $13.33 a bottle. Well, 2 of them I think you can buy for $11 a bottle, and the other one I think is $15. So I think he's a little high on his price. I have like 5 gallons of that stuff downstairs in the basement. I told Kath, I think this last anti-tractor club meeting we went to, I should have took my snow cone maker there if we'd have had electricity. I could have sold, because it was hot out, I could have sold snow cones all day long. They offered what at 50%? Huh. Oh, the dock workers. Huh. Okay. Well, they probably did offer them 50%, but they offered them also, they wanted to go automated. So when you go automated, I don't know if Israel's fueling planes yet or not. They're probably going to wait and just do it, when they're not expecting it. Like Ramadan or something like that. Or is that ramen noodle day? I don't know. But I think that's the main sticking point is they want to automate most of them ports. Well, when they start automation, people lose jobs. And I can't blame them. Them workers are they were talking about it yesterday. They've made $400 billion in profits in the last 3 years. That's profits. That's more money in the last 3 years than they made since 1930. So, it's not like they're hurting for money. If they got money to automate, buy the machines to automate, they got money to pay them. Well, you know what they ought to do? They ought to offer them the 77% like they want over the next 5 years with a clause in the contract that any other additional contracts going forward from that will no more be will not be more than a 5% increase in wages per year. That way they're saving themselves some money in the long run. The auto workers done this. When they went out and did, wanted that big ass raise and they got it, that's what caused all this. People are pricing themselves right out of a job. It's not that, they won't pay it, because they will pay it. It's just nobody will pay for the vehicle. Just like with them dock workers, they start raising the price so high, their wages are so high and it start costing so much to bring that stuff here, nobody's going to buy it. So it's going to sit there on the dock, or they're not even going to ship it to the dock. And then if Trump gets in, he's going to put a 20% tariff tax on it. So that's even going to make it harder to get rid of it, which I agree. The 20% tariff tax should be. If you want to take jobs away from Americans, you're going to have to pay American minimum wage. Yeah, they will automate more jobs. Got an ad coming up in 12 seconds. And it's even going to get worse because now your insurance is going to go up again. Your insurance is going to go up. The gas prices are going up. The cost of material is going to go up because of not only because of the longshoreman strike, but because of this hurricane. Did he bring his water bottle?
I guess guess he has one over there.
The last time I knew it was at school. I didn't know if he brought it home or not.
No, he brought 3 home.
Huh?
He brought 3 home.
He brought 3 home.
And the one that he took, that's the best one, he left there.
Huh. You're right. They're gonna make more than PP.
I don't know why his name's not up, but it's like somebody could take it. I thought his name's supposed to be on all of it. Or maybe he took somebody else's. Maybe it's not his. I don't know.
Huh.
I guess find out. Who knows? How's he supposed to read?
Yeah, no, I seen that there, Junkyard. I think you might want to clean it. Steve said, "Good morning, Mama Kathy."
Oh,
Well, of course, they're going to. The insurance companies aren't going to take anything from their bottom line to pay for this. They're just going to raise your premiums to pay for it. Just like they did when the Twin Tower, or when the World Trade Center got bombed or hit. That was $6 billion. The insurance company didn't pay for that. You and me and every other homeowner paid for that. They raised your insurance rates. We had a bad accident last night down on the corner of Tipton Highway and Shepherd Road. Tipton doesn't stop. Shepherd does. And there was 2 cars involved in this accident and 3 confirmed dead and maybe a 4th one. I hadn't heard yet about the 4th person or not. That's bad when that many people die in one accident scene. I got a friend years ago. I was still in school. His brother was killed coming home from a football game, and there was 5 people in the car with him, and they were all killed but one. Oh yeah, Joe's gonna promise him money. Hmm. I know. Have you heard about all the other countries sending us money to help pay for this hurricane damage? Yeah, me neither. Morning, Dan. I'm looking to see if there's anything else on this.
What class do you wear now? Yeah.
Thank you for spelling my water bottle out.
Hang on.
I can't find anything about that accident from last night, but it was bad. It was bad.
Those 4 people.
Kathy says 4 people were killed.
What's the stress?
Here,
You made
Here.
it up. Copy.
okay.
Okay, Tyler. Yeah, this is over now.
I'll be right back. I gotta make some coffee.
Tyler, here, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You bet that family.
Tyler.
Hello.
Don't forget your luggage.
Stop talking.
Stop.
You got my mom's water bottle. Is that my mom's water bottle?
Uh-oh. No.
While I'm up, I'm gonna go to a little boys' room and I'll be right back. Oh. Got an ad coming up in 54 seconds. Yeah, I knew my video wasn't on, or my mic wasn't off. That's why I turned the mic off when I went to the bathroom. Yeah. Well, 101 degrees should be comfortable in that great state of California. I can't believe you don't have central air in your apartment. I would think that would be standard in California. Well, it's not too cheap to keep raising the rent. What, an air conditioner? Just buy a $150 air conditioner and put it in the window. Now's the time to buy them. It's coming into fall and winter, so air conditioners should be cheap. Put it in the living room and then run a couple of fans. Well, if you got the air on, why would you have the windows and doors open? It don't make any sense. It'll take a couple of days to get the temperature to go down in the house, but it will go down. When you get a couple of fans to blow the air around, it'll be cooler in there. Hmm. He did. Hmm. Well, I don't know what to say about your grandmother being so picky. There's a, I'm just looking right now, but there's a portable air conditioner for $40. Um, it's the kind you put ice packs in. You take these these packs, and you throw them in the freezer, get them froze, and then you put them in the air conditioner, and it blows air over them, and it cools down your house. That's $40. That was cheap. They got another one just like I got for $50. Yeah. Oh. Well, get yourself an air conditioner, Steve, and put it in your bedroom and leave your bedroom door shut. If she wants to leave the windows open and the doors open, just put it in your bedroom and leave the window shut or door shut. Uh, what, the one with the air ice packs? I don't know. I've never seen it before, but it looks nice. I mean, it's like 2.5 feet tall. So I'll show you a picture of it. There's no need to vent it outside because there's no compressor in there getting hot or anything, and so all this is basically a fan with probably diffusers or whatever in front of it to diffuse the air when it goes through. There's one for $50. Sort of like what I got, but this is probably a newer model than the one I got. But that's worth $50, especially if it works. I think those are the cat's ass anymore.
Wasn't it great?
Huh?
Got him off the door?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You got your coffee? Well, I thought you had it in your hand when you left.
You know, I had the kids getting their stuff.
Yeah.
Walked in and
There's another one just like the other one for 20. It was for 40. This is for 25, and it's brand new. And it has the 4 water bottles with it. I've never seen them before, so I don't know how they work, but evidently they must work. Just go on Facebook Marketplace and just see if you can find it. Well, if nothing else, you know, I don't know how many bottles it takes at a time. Maybe it only takes 2 or whatever, but and I'm sure if it takes all 4, you can probably buy replacement bottles so you could have 4 in the freezer at all times. Make yourself an ice chest air conditioner. You can put or go on YouTube and find out how to do that. Buy yourself a styrofoam ice chest full of ice. Put your little 12-volt fan in there from a computer or whatever, or just a small electric fan, and put a PVC pipe coming out the top of the elbow on it for the vent. Yeah, ad coming up in 35 seconds. Well, the object is here is they force air around the cold water of the bottles, and then that you got cold air coming out. It's probably not something for a good temporary, for a permanent solution, but it would work for temporary. This guy right here is pretty extreme about it, but yes. But here's what I was talking about with an air conditioner from an ice chest. This guy's going above and beyond. He's making his high tech. This is basically the one I was talking about. Probably do it for $20. I know, go to Walmart, it doesn't charge to go in there and sit. This one, that last one I just showed you, that's great. That last one, that would probably be the best one because you can get a bunch of empty pop bottles and fill them full of water and freeze them instead of buying ice or whatever. Yeah, yeah. All Air conditioners are free if they're under $900. Well, you probably, that last one, if you filled that thing full of um, water bottles, full of ice, and then you poured in water, cold water. If you poured in cold water, that would help facilitate the air to make it cool. And it's not going to cool your bedroom down to 65 degrees, but it'll take 10 or 12 degrees out of the temperature. It'll make it worth, um, make it more comfortable. Well, in an ice chest, if you got a good ice chest, I have ice chest out here that it takes 4 or 5 days in 90-degree weather to melt the ice that's in it. Look at the second one I posted. That's the easiest one. Cost you probably about $20 if you can find an old cooler. Well, it is comparing apples to oranges. I'm not saying it's going to keep you, toasty, cool, but it is going to knock the temperature down some. Just a temporary situation, you know. People have been making those for years to take camping with them. Well, like I said, use water bottles and put it in your freezer. You're already using your freezer. You're already running your freezer. My coolers out here will hold 36 bottles of water. So if you have 36 water bottles and you fill them up, that's a lot of room in a freezer. But if you got a couple of freezers or an empty shelf in a freezer, you can put the 36 water bottles in there and get them froze. And then when you take those out, you got to save up enough so where you have another 36 of them and put them in the freezer. So by the time those have melted and turned into water, and you're no longer receiving cold air out of the cooler, you pull those out, dry them off, and put the fresh ones back in, and then put those back in the freezer. Or I could sell you a commercial ice maker and you could make your own ice. It'd be something that's easy and cheap and affordable. And that's what I'm trying to get at, Skeeta. If you can't afford an air conditioner, this would be cheaper, and it'd be cheaper to operate than an air conditioner because you're already using your freezer, okay? And the only electricity you would have running that cooler would be for that little fan. So that's the only extra electricity you'd be using. It isn't like you'd be using a blower and an air compressor and stuff. I might make one of those for the spring. Well, that's cool. And a snow cone machine, that's right. She decided to go to law school. So if I need her, can I act like it's my cousin Vinny? Ah. That's the problem, man. I'm down in South Carolina, Fort Jackson, and about 4 weeks into there, I started talking like them damn hillbillies down there. Well, good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever today. Excuse me. I think somebody needs timed out. Oh, I know. Didn't think I would do it, did you? You know, I'm just kidding, sweetheart. Well, of course you can break the law if you got money. Look at the Clintons. It was only for 10 seconds. Hell, she didn't even know it. Trying to get me killed there, cornbread. Well, it was because she said I wasn't looking lovely as ever. Now, that's no way to be. Because when she woke up this morning, she said, "Good morning, handsome." I said, "Well, good morning, gorgeous." And then she said, "Every night, big boy, every night." Hey, tennis shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Oh.
What time you get off that live stream?
Huh?
What time you get off that live stream?
8:30. Usually, it might go to.
Why are you so down? A little scared?
I'm scared. Yeah, he says, "Good morning, Kathy."
And my computer's messing up.
Yeah,
It's your fault.
I know it's my
Good
fault.
morning, Tenny.
Yeah.
No, it's taking time to even put anything down there.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Story of your life. Hey, you hear things I don't want you to hear, though.
Keep it up.
I said, good morning, Teddy.
She said, good morning, Tammy.
No, my computer is messing up.
Okay. I am a giver. I just skipped the last ad. Not like I need the money or anything.
Last dad, why would you do that? Thought you staying until 11.
I ain't afraid of nothing. I've been married over
Really?
40 years. 41 exact.
What's that, Al?
Huh?
What's that, Al?
You heard me, Peg.
Like you got her.
I know. I know. I'm in trouble. Amish says, oh boy. Yeah.
Well,
Tennis Shoe said good morning, Junkyard, and good morning, Kathy. She knows she's trying to, her computer's screwing up right now. I know. I'll never learn a lesson. If I can open my eyes tomorrow morning, I'll be on at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. I don't know if I'll be able to open my eyes or not, but if I can, I will be. She told me the last time I said something like that, I wouldn't see her for 3 days. 3 days later, the swelling went down enough to I could just open them up. I'll just tell her to put it right there. Put it right there. One of these days, Alice, right to the moon. I haven't watched CNN or MSSBN or CBS or ABC or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure they're saying Waltz just walked away with that debate last night. Well, you know, it is quite comfortable. It actually was pretty interesting. Waltz was talking about everything Kamala Harris was going to do, and then Vance asked her, well, why hasn't she done it so far? She's been in office for 3.5 years. On her first day. She's already been in office. She's in office right now. I have no idea what CBS is saying. But I'm pretty sure they're going to say Waltz killed it, you know. Even though he didn't answer half the questions that he was asked. And how did you like J.D. Vance's person? I grew up in a middle class family, just like Kamala Harris did. I figured if it was good enough for her, it's good enough for him, you know. Yeah, it was ABC Junior. It was. Then they were fact checking Vance, and they didn't fact check Tim, and then, yeah, Waltz. So JD broke in and told him, well, since you fact checked me and you hadn't fact checked him, but we weren't fact checking, then he come off and started saying that, you know, talking about what they were doing. Kind of shut them two old bags up. I don't know who the moderators were. I don't watch ABC or CBS or NBC or I don't even know who they are. They could be interns as far as I know. Well, I seen it. It's pretty bad when the Amish are carrying Trump signs, flags on their buggies. I'm sure the bishop's going to tell you to vote for Trump. And I seen where Waltz was trying to, you know, bring in the church religion, you know. And we all know he doesn't, you know. Have have dinner at the table, and after Sunday after church, you know. Yeah, okay. He should have. We know some people. They used to be good friends, and until I started talking about Trump, when he first was running, and they decided they didn't like us no more because I was for Trump and they were for Hillary. Well, my daughter seen their daughters yesterday at Siena Heights at a concert yesterday. Their oldest daughter had a kid, I guess, in the concert. But their youngest daughter was there with her girlfriend. And the youngest daughter looks like that green Healy monster or whatever. I can't remember what cartoon it is, but the youngest daughter is about 300 pounds, 5'5", and is wearing a beard, a full beard, and a mustache. I didn't need them then, you're right. I was telling Kath, I said, I hope I see her in the store because I'll tell her what revolting and upsetting she looks like, disgusting she looks like. Damn near Chad Bono, but Chad Bono had the operation. This one didn't. She's just taking the hormones to grow a beard. She probably didn't even take them. She probably just started shaving her face until her hair started growing. We are screwed. Now, the parents, he is an electrician. He also is the head chair of the Democratic Party here in town. So, I don't know. Yeah, because they all went into Congress. That's why. All right, everybody. It's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And if I can get my peepers open in the morning, I'll be here at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Oh, 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 stop it. Really. Oh. Okay, I give. See you later.